G'day, today we're going to have a look at Nordhold as it is getting close to release. You can see down the bottom here we are on version 0.9, so we're getting nice and close. Very similar to Nordhold Origins, which I would say was just sort of like a teaser for this coming out. So I'd imagine that's what this will look like, really. A bit more. There's actually a tutorial in it. Build your first tower on one of the hex fields to defend the village against the coming waves. The height is crucial. Towers on higher have more things. Can I skip the tutorial? Yeah, don't worry. I know the tutorial. Okay, so we have our town. I did make a video for Nordhold Origins. I then did make another video for it saying that Nordhold Origins was my favorite game I was given to have a look at last year. So definitely happy to have a look at this one. Okay, so what we're going to look at here is we've got 110 wood, 10 stone, 45 wheat, and gold. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to make a basic arrow tower, and we're obviously going to put it on that highest point. Assuming that's just part of the tutorial. Increases work productivity if we get the tavern 60. We can then also spend 35 to build the quarry to get stone, and we also need 25 for the mill. So we're going to go mill. We're then going to go productivity. We're going to put one worker on that, one worker on that. Talk to me about what we need here. Build a house, we need 35, and then to hire workers. So we already have enough availability to hire one worker. You need 40 to hire another worker, so let's send them in there. That'll get us enough so that next turn we get another worker. Alright. Let's explore. Okay, now from last time it was the runestone towers that I really liked. You can see that costs though, so we're going to be dealing in, I guess this first turn is just what we can afford. But I don't think I've got any really good positioning yet. So we've now got enough that we've got this guy. You want to give him to wood. We really don't need to worry about stone yet anyway. Got a nice position there for a tower. So let's put him in there just so that he can shoot guys as they go around that corner. Okay. Then don't really have anything that we can do this turn. Speed things up. Speaking of speeding things up, let's hit this 2.2. Okay. Increase the fire rate of your arrow towers by 36%. Each arrow tower generates wood every wave and strike with increased damage. Wood production 2, damage plus 12. That's not bad, the wood production. Arrows from the arrow tower deal more damage and have the chance to fire an additional arrow. 12% damage, 10%. Now these will also give us, like, you can see that this one's blue, so that we will get other things like this, and we will get blue once again, I would say. So let's just go for the one that's going to benefit us most, with a much faster fire rate. So for this guy, let's go damage. Get him doing more damage per hit. I do think that we need another tower coming in, but we still haven't seen another good spot. Pause. That's a good spot. We also can get... We can spend 20, but we're going to try and hold out for the runestone towers. I also realized I could have... No, I just bought that, so we can't have another person in yet. We need to save money to... So... Max speed's probably definitely helping him at this point. Great, he can level up. Up by 0.1. Goes up. So let's just see how that helps him. I would have thought fire rate was the time between firing, so I don't quite understand how it works in terms of going up. What that means, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got 49. So with our 49, let's build a house. We can then hire another worker. That worker we're also going to send to wood because we just keep spending all our wood on our wooden towers. Let's pause again. Need 40. We really want to build one in that corner too. Okay. Elite enemy chance plus 20% brings 40 gold, brings 100 wood, brings 1 random common banner. The spells. Not really anything. Note. Looks slow is not bad. Brings 1 chest. Building upgrade costs minus 10%. Alright, let's go that guy. Choose our reward. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 2 gold. That's pretty good. Doubles the chance of rare banners. That's pretty good. Elite enemies HP will be reduced to 80%. Let's go for rare banners. Let's put this guy there. We have to think about who these guys want to focus on. We need to change up the strategy. Increase your fire rate. Yeah, let's keep doing it. If it's going to be the key one. Let's increase his damage. There would be another good spot for someone there. I really need to start spending the money on upgrades on this side. We're going to be able to afford another worker after this turn, and then we would also be able to afford another house. It's just buying these various things that we get with our honor. That I think it's deep as I got into Nordhold Origins, I now don't have an appreciation for. So what we'll do is we'll just wait till some of these elites are sort of... I think possibly I shouldn't be using the E ability. It's just a bit too random for it to have real use. You can see everyone else got killed, just those first 2 guys made it all the way through. Permanently unlock the Arc Tower. It emits light. No, I do want to get to this guy. I don't want to sort of spend around him if I can avoid it. I did just say I could buy another house if I didn't upgrade this, but we had people get all the way to the end. So let's put in another tower. I can afford another guy though. Great. And we'll put him on woodwork as well. So let's look at this. We'll go Q. I could have waited till they're within range of a tower. And then we'll go Q. Slow that guy down again. But that is the thing of note, that I can use the same one spell twice as opposed to using each spell once. Where a lot of guys are going to make it through to the end here. I can't believe he didn't get that first guy. Alright, that's the end of us. But we did get 266. Great, we unlocked some things. We can have a look at perks. Start the next game with more wood. Start the next game with various more things. Shield. The village shield receives more points. You increase the chance of legendary relics. You start the game with 1 more worker. That is very valuable. Is all of them just sort of in a row? Yeah, okay. Bottomless tank card. Increase the tavern's productivity for your bonus for your workers by 10%. That's valuable too. But I do want to get that tower. Let's say play again. Let's not spend those points. Choose your starter bonus. Gain 2+ rerolls. First tower gets a common banner choice. Okay. So I've now got the ability to unlock that. We're going to, and that needs stone. So immediately we have a bit more of a focus into getting stone on the table. We've got our 3 workers, so we can get someone straight into that, but we can also afford to hire a worker. We'll get him to work on that too. So we're going to start with just an arrow tower again. I Yeah, let's go wood production. Done. Alright, cool. So now we can get a runestone tower. That's what we want. I'm going to pause there. I just held that moment because, wow, is that all the range of a runestone tower? Cool. So low. It'd be up there, but because they're on a straight, it's not really the most, like, sort of viable option for them. Surely someone's going to get through on us here. It's okay. Okay. Still nothing in terms of... What about there? Yeah. We just need to get his range up a little bit. Now this is where it sort of becomes a bummer because I have an arrow tower. Because I've got an arrow tower, I keep getting offered arrow tower things, whereas what I want is just to make my rune towers better. So because of that, what we're going to do is we're going to demolish this guy. We have enough gold that I'm going to increase the range of this guy so we can actually see the area around him. We are going to spend money to buy more houses, buy another worker, get another person in the quarry so we can... No, we can't afford that next turn. So we can get close to affording it next turn. You can see this guy's going to do some... Would be nice to focus. So let's give this guy focus until death. Basically the thing that we need him to do. Okay. We're not really getting much in the way of good positions that this guy can help out. But you can see if he does his focus till death, he actually beats everyone. Okay, bring one random common banner, brings 40 gold, enemy elite chance. 3% brings one chest. I think bringing gold is basically the most beneficial thing we can do there. Trading post, I'm interested in. It is good. This is also the other thing I really like about these runestone towers, is that he doesn't cost me it doesn't cost me wood to build them, because I need wood to build everything in town. So the fact that I can spend my wood on town while the runestone towers are taking up my stone, beautiful. Speed things up a little bit more too, with a bit more faith in our runestone towers. Great. And now we're just getting runestone tower upgrades. Runestone towers increase their damage for a second, continuously attacking the same target. Great. This bonus by focus rune reduces with every 10 seconds. The power of the runestone tower is distributed across 3 beams to attack different enemies. The damage of the beams is reduced to the below value. It's not bad, it's really bad when we're fighting against bosses. Runestone towers that are inactive can beam to another specific runestone tower within their radius and transfer a percentage of their own damage. 70% bonus from prison damage on thing. What's the radius? That's a new thing. I mean, I've just gotten that, but I don't know if it's going to benefit me at all. New tower as well. I don't really unlock a... I think this is the good guy though. The Raven Tower is the one I want to pair with my friends here. Closer we to another person. 80. Okay. So one person would get us to 80. So let's move another guy to wood. I don't think we're transferring power, but I really don't understand how that works. You can see here where the beam problem is, that we don't have so many people on beams. It's okay. Let's take that loss. Stone starting. We start next game with 10 more stone. Five more gold. I can go 20 stone as well. Let's go with that. First boss, less health, sure. Okay, so this time we can afford him outright. So I'm going to put him up on that high tower. And it means that those sort of benefits will always be those towers, because we never had a narrow tower. Okay, so we're going to go to the quarry. We're going to get someone in there. We're going to hire a worker. We're going to build the farm. We're going to get 2 people in the farm. We're going to get 1 person doing the wood. Let's explore. Let's speed up the game. Let's tell this guy to focus till death. Go again. Build a house. It's a pretty nice little perch up there, but again, we're not sort of going around a corner at all. That is a perfect location. Okay. Percentage of the spell damage bonus is added to the rune tower damage. Spell power bonus. I don't understand that one at all now. Let's go the distribution. This guy, if I demolish him, I get 28 of his stuff back. So I'm going to do that just so that I can put him there, because that's a much better position. Hopefully this is going to be a good position right there. It's just we're a little bit of danger here with only the one guy. Okay, so we can hire a worker. We're going to put a second person into wood production. We want another person in stone. We can afford a second one if I'm doing 20. Maybe that'll be an okay position, we'll see. But currently we don't gain more damage when we're killing them. Bring 1 random banner. Building upgrades cost less. Halves the chance of branches. I like that. Let's try that out. Okay, so we can get this guy in. There's a 4, there's a 2. And we've got that 3 on that corner. I mean, those 2 guys are really complementing each other, that they're working everything down. That corner there would be perfect. 2 spot. Let's go for the 4 there, and let's just tell him to focus till death. What do our 2 abilities do? Deals that much energy. Jump to 3 more targets than usual. Let's just really whip him with that. There he goes past that guy. And let's whip him with it again. Move it up to 45. The inactive beams, percentage of spell damage. Let's do that one. All towers gain 15% accuracy, 10% elite enemy chance, transforms itself into a random legendary regalic after 5 turns. Sure, let's try that. This guy's ready to upgrade. We are going to go for his fire rate. Okay, we got anything going up this way? He can build a house. Let's build a trade. Establish. So we can start that. So now we generate gold from him. If we spend 150 on that, we'd up to 6. Let's do that for. I don't know, just to move our little progress along. Let's explore. Really should have looked to see how close we are. We're miles away from getting another person. And we really do desperately need that one that means the beams go up and the damage they do the longer they target someone. It's a huge impact of how long these guys can stay focused on guys. Okay, so we're still just moving towards hiring another worker. So let's drop our production for wood. Or maybe just by 1. That would take us to 75. That would take us to 85. Let's do that, because we're definitely getting close. It seems like a pretty good spot there. No, it's low ground. I realize as well I'm allowed to drop freezes on some of these guys. his fire. The fire rate actually only works really if we're doing. I totally forgot to do anything with that turn, but we can go over here and we can fire a worker. Can't do anything with him. Been important. No one looks like they're dominating their way through. Just cause a little gap to help him care of everyone. It's causing... Oh, he's done pretty well there. Oh, if he gets past that, there's nothing we can do anyway. Alright, let's just get through the inevitable of him hitting the wall. Okay, I'm not seeing it at all, the one that I want. I mean, I realize I can re-roll. Okay, so we at least get a third tower now. Anywhere of nice position on a corner. That corner, but again, that puts us really close to everyone else already. Nothing of otherwise note. Let's just... let's shift a guy off that, move him to there. Let's hit your vital workers. Sorry. Great. I was hoping that we'd get a corner, but I mean that corner's not as good as it should be because there's no high ground. No real good options anywhere. But we need a third tower in, so I think that what we're going to do is we're going to put him there. We're just going to let those two guys work as a team. Alright, so... Did I hit the... Yeah, I think I hit him. The fact that we're doing the split beams, so they're doing less damage, and the fact that we haven't got that they do more damage as they go along, I can't see how we're going to hit this. We're going to kill this guy, get even close to killing this guy. This is where we need those sort of single shot high pressure towers. And I realized, yeah, I could have re-rolled to get him better off, but let's assume he makes it, we'd lose. Okay, select the reward. Allows you to choose risk-reward modifiers for upcoming waves. Offers purchasing relics. Read that one. Alright, let's just jump straight in. Let's not worry about any more upgrades. Less bandits in the first 3 waves. Gain 120 stone. 30% HP for enemies in the first 10 waves. Yeah. Do I get to start with the stone? Absolutely. Too eager here. Okay, so it's purely stone that I need for that. So we can say build that, build that. Fire worker. 50 still. Buy that. So we want to go 1, 2 in there. Get that divide. Okay, and then we're going to say explore. We're going to pause, and we're going to say that first house we want. It's probably our best location, so let's focus till death for those guys. We'll hit explore. It is exciting that we can already have a second house in place. There we go, that's a nice spot there. Make sure that we tell him to focus on death too, because otherwise those guys sneak through. Increase the fire rate of the towers in the radius of each runestone tower, so there's no one in the thing. That one I still don't understand. Increase their damage for each continuous second. Exactly what we wanted for our other one. So this guy's already upgradable, so let's go his fire rate, because that'll obviously benefit against the what we've just gotten. We have enough that we can hire another worker, so we want to put someone into the mines. Should be able to afford a third tower already. Okay, in your next 5 waves, your workers work 20% more effectively and enemies move 20% faster. Next 5 waves, chance of encountering an enemy. Let's increase our work. Notes. No, you guys will make another one soon. You'll make it even if we do that. So let's shift a guy over to wood production. Hit pause. Let's just check to see, is that high enough that we can get some significant use from you? Or should we just put you into like this tiny little space? It's such a small spot if they don't have any range. That's really banking that that thing's going to come back around. Let's not do anything yet. The fact that these guys are going up in damage as we hit them is nice. Brings 100 wood. Let's just go for the bringing 100 wood. Let's go the gold, because we currently don't have any gold building. But with that said, let's build this guy and get gold on its way. Let's build that and that. Let's get that worker working on that too. We can still... Okay. Just a high point, but it's not really a valid sort of circle they're going around. That guy just missed it. I mean, we could give him more range as his next thing. Let's do that, I guess. In fact, we've got enough gold, we could just give it to him. We can just say, up his range. Okay. Increase the fire rate of the towers in the area. They're distributed across 3 beams. Brimstones increase their damage. Yeah, we want that one. We're going to say fire rate. Actually, you probably would benefit from range as well. Anything up that way? No, let's click on that. Wait. 100. So we'll get another guy on the next turn. As long as this guy's now getting people continuously, he's not breaking his stride. Looking good. It would be nice to break into the 3 beams, but working within our means. Hire the worker. Put them into wood production too. Maybe we need to put someone in. Let's divide them a bit more that way. 95. That would get us 1 shy. Or 1 shy at 90. Yeah, that'll get us there though. These early towers are focusing on the stronger guys. So what we're seeing is the last tower is sort of doing a lot of cleanup. He's the only one that's actually seen everyone else. Okay. Distributed across 3 beams and the beam damage. I think that's what we've got to do now. Or else we're going to have a boss come up on us at some point. It's going to cause problems, but I think we need to do it. And afford our next tower. Let's shift the guys back out of that and we can divide them sort of across where they were. We've got 100 wood. Up the amount of wood we're making per turn. We can increase our productivity. Increase it again. How much would that cost me? 50. Okay. Also just sunk our chances of getting that other tower, which we probably need. But we'll see how much more effective we are with all of these guys now that we've got the 3 beams. Certainly a lot less guys are getting to the 3rd tower. And we do have the benefit that they are getting hit by more beams. Okay, it's legendary level of that, but I still don't understand what it's considered to another specified within their radius. I mean, no one's in anyone's radius. Increase your spell damage by 0%. That's what that says. Increase the fire rate of towers. So let's do a reroll because they're all useless. Their damage for every consecutive second, exactly what we want. In the next 5 waves, the honor gain is double. In addition, no elites will appear. I mean, we're in a learning stage here, so let's do that. We're going to up your range again because you're in a nice spot if we can range out. We've got enough that we can up that. That's where we want to be right now. Let's go again. What wave are we on? Oh, the boss wave's now. Cool. I wanted to see what the boss looked like. Okay, so it's the most forward 8 enemies that this will drop damage on, so we want to wait till the boss is the most forward enemy, and we'll fire that Q twice. But I don't think there's any chance we're going to kill him. But although that did huge damage on him. Nailed him. That's a increased damage each second they attack, which is great. Grants the choice of a legendary banner, sure. Increases the fire rate of the radius, increases the damage for continuously up to 72%. That's huge. Let's go for range for this guy too, because he can start to see up that little section as well. Still nowhere really good for a 4th tower to go. That's might be a good spot if it was a little bit higher, but let's give it to him anyway. We'll just pay for the privilege of raising him up a bit at some point. I'm just more curious about the speed that the damage is going up at this point. See how fast that escalates. It starts at 12, and then by the time these guys are dying, it's up at 40. So we are moving and shaking now. Alright, can we get another guy? Let's try and speed through some of this. Don't have a gold mine yet. Yeah, let's reduce the cost of building towers. We really want to get more going, so it'll be 100 to increase that. So let's hit this to 4. Let's go. Let's get moving. Can I pay to upgrade your range yet? I can. I'm just trying to speed towards the end of this thing till we fail. Great. Runestone towers increase their damage. Yep, so let's keep that going. Now afford another guy. Let's put him in wood production too. Close are we to that? So it's just stone that we need. Not stone, gold that we need. Got him. I mean, I'm going to upgrade Shadow Rain. So what am I allowed to do? Upgrade your spells. Deals 200 damage to the most forward 20 enemies. Deals 300 to the most. Let's go that because of the way we were using it. Wood per worker is +2. Spell energy +1. Stone per worker is 2. That's construction costs. So let's go Lumberjack. Runestone Tower crit chance, Runestone damage +20%. That's another benefit to sticking with just one tower type. Let's go fire rate again, just to make him hit them more if they already were. We can now upgrade that to the next level, so we're getting more gold. We've got enough gold that we can put in another tower. Perfect placement somewhere here. Him in there. These sort of explosions of guys, don't want to branch. If it's avoiding the branch, in the next 5 waves, the chance of getting hits is higher. Sure. You, I want to up your range as well. We really want to get gold production getting big soon too, so we can't hire any more workers till we build this house up. So let's just continue on trying to blitz through this as much as we can. We'll up your damage. Yeah, let's keep going up on that one. Well, you will go range. You will go range. More of that. Go again. I can now afford my towers. It's just we need a little bit more wood. What's the scoop with the shields? Oh, we can beat the shields? There's a purple dude in there that's like a mini boss. Doing okay. A lot of guys in that pack. Boom. Well, I mean, it's yeah, it's definitely like a game that I enjoy for that sort of like the growing to unlock perks and then just being a nice little dominant force once we get to the end. But obviously we're going to call it there. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.